On today's episode of the news, in store I got to see the Kit Fisto and Count Dooku lightsabers. I filmed it and I put a picture on Instagram, we'll check that out. Got some details of the rumoured Mountain Trooper and Droid factory set is coming soon to a store near you. A sneak peek at the rumoured Captain Cardinal thanks to Target, and a little bit of confirmation about some rumoured TVC figures. Oh yes, all this and more coming up. Welcome to Usualmike Television Toy Showcase channel. Yes, another video. This time not so rushed. I believe in the last video I referred to this character, the Mandalorian Super Commando, as the Mandalorian Super Trooper Commander. Doesn't matter. I was a little tired, but now I'm back with plenty of time to tell you about some of the good stuff. One thing I did miss in my last video, I missed telling you about the lightsabers that I finally saw in store. Don't know why they seem to turn up in Australia very, very early compared to the rest of the world. Maybe because we're close to China. Have a look at them on the shelves. They are going for $348 Australian. They are a little bit more expensive than the previous years. The Assange Ventress I have shown previously a photo of. Those guys there will be pretty much gone in the next couple of weeks as soon as people know they're available. Once everyone sees them in store, some will get the hint and go and buy them straight away. So excellent stuff. That's what I started with today. Also, first bit of news via yakface.com had this image on the screen. It is of a overseas shipping info regarding the rumoured Droid factory and the Mountain Trooper, both on the way. The Droid factory and Mountain Trooper we have rumoured before from Target. They are $14.99 for the Build Droid factory, which is R2-D2, Dio and Chopper. The Mountain Trooper will probably be exactly the same as the Galaxy's Edge version. The Mountain Trooper will be Galaxy's Edge, but single packed in the Black Series. And they're coming very, very soon. Also, a part of that lineup is the Captain Cardinal, which everyone was like, who? Target teased us on Twitter with this image here. That is Captain Cardinal under there. You had to look a couple times because it does look suspiciously like our friend the Sith Trooper in Carbonized. I was like, hang on a second. No, it's Captain Cardinal. They only show in the middle section. It moves up and down, but you've got a wide open picture there. So there you go. All those Black Series figures probably will be around September release. Maybe late August if you're lucky. Kylo Collector had two images that shown on his Instagram. There's the first one, Ahsoka in the Vintage Collection, and also Ahsoka Loyalist 332nd Trooper. Both those said TVC. Now what confused me was earlier in the year we had pictures of those two characters in the Galaxy of Adventures lineup. That's the images you see on the screen right now. There was no box art, so from looking at it, it could possibly be those figures from Galaxy Adventures. So we haven't seen the images of these characters in their packaging. The packaging we have seen is this stuff here, which is the newest. It has turned up at Sainsbury's in the UK and a few stores. I believe someone said they found it in Canada as well. Nowhere else in the world has found this GOA stuff, and Ahsoka and her Loyalist Trooper is part of that set, or an extension of that. Maybe the wave that's after it. So I'm not quite sure if the TVC stuff is legit, but we will mention it here via Kylo Collector. Thank you for the info, my friend. Mission Fleet series, as I've mentioned in the past few videos that I've done, it's coming soon. Where is it? It's coming soon. Thanks to my friend Doc Ondar's Collectibles, gave me heads up about it being available at Smith's in the UK. Yes, it's a toy store over there that has a massive array of WWE stuff and a tiny little section of Star Wars. And there you go, the Millennium Falcon, Han Solo, £39.99. So convert that into your own local currency. Here in this country, it's somewhere in the region of $80 for that Millennium Falcon. So those figures are 2.5 inches and it's a lot of world building and playsets and things like that. I am still interested in seeing what this looks like and how well it's going to sell. If it becomes uber popular, of course, the older collectors who collect their stuff and their stuff is going to be, oh, let's check this out. So I'm interested to see how this Mission Fleet stuff does. Moving on. As you know, I get a lot of my details from yakface.com. He has now set up a Patreon. He does what he does out of the goodness of his heart to share with collectors, to help you find all the stuff. Consider subscribing to his Patreon. I did myself. I'm just letting you guys know you don't have to, but yeah, it would be appreciated if you could. He also appeared, Jason himself. There is a bit of a team over at yakface.com, but Jason's the main man. And he appeared on the Black Squadron podcast with a couple of guys and let us in on some exclusive intel, which is awesome stuff. The first one I was very interested in. A long time ago, there was a code name. We have mentioned it on this channel. Salem. T-R-O-S. So the Rise of Skywalker. Who is Salem? Anyway, I said once upon a time, that sounds like Salem Witch. Witch being scary, which would be Darkside Rey. This is the Black Series figure that I've mentioned in a previous video. That's my speculation. Let's have a look what Jason said about this.
You know, there's a couple requested figures that people want from the Rise of Skywalker, like the Emperor and Dark Rey. You won't have to wait much longer for one of those. So,
oh, all right, you heard it here first, folks.
It's Dark Rey. It's Dark Rey. It's Dark Rey.
That's right. He probably confirmed it for me, and I'm very excited. We're going to see a Darkside Rey figure in the Black Series. Excellent. Later on down, he was asked for vintage collection collectors, can he please throw us all a bone and let us in on some of the figures that he thinks are the code names. We've all speculated on code names. Sometimes I just throw the code names out there at you guys and say, this is coming, this is coming. The one that does my head in is that Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, Sapphire. That one, just that wave is just like, what is it? It's got me. Anyway, this is the information he shared with us. Roll a tape.
Towards the end of the year, we're gonna get a vintage collection wave, and it should have Moff Gideon, Beskar Mando, Captain Rex, the Armorer, and some sort of Vader in it. So I'm not sure what is different or new or what film it may be from, but that is a wave of figures.
So from what I've got from his webpage, there's a screenshot of some of the code names up on there, and Captain Rex is there, which was mentioned. Also, you can see Arctic. So I'm going to put that as Moff Gideon, Arctic, and I'll explain why in a second. Then the Beskar Mandalorian, Omega. I'm going to put he is the Omega Man, even though I rumored him as Krill. Is that how you say his name? Then you have Indian. I'm going to put as the Armorer. And then he mentioned a Vader of sorts, which I'm going to put as Atlantic. Now the reason I did that is because the two big bad guys, Moff Gideon and Vader, I want them both with code names that start with A, the alpha male bad guy. So that's why I've put them as those. If you agree with me, when he fixes up his page, maybe. We've finally cracked some of the codes thanks to Jason. And thank you for confirming them. And if you want to check out that podcast, there is a link down in the description below. Check it out. I've also subscribed to those guys. The Black Squadron podcast. I didn't even know about them beforehand, but now I'll tune in. They're also available on proper podcast ways, but watching it through YouTube, you can see the faces of the people. So, all good. Last bit of news comes from my friends, Kessel Customs. Kessel Customs does the occasional mock-up of an action figure, and as we know from recently, we're getting Bad Batch figures. One in particular is Crosshair, the one I always forget the name of. Check this out. Excellent stuff. Mocked it up in the brand new packaging, what it will be in, with the yellow box. Goes with all the Clone Wars. This will look fantastic. I don't know if the image on the side will be like that or will it be unhelmeted, but they've done a fantastic job. Thank you, Kessel Customs, for that. It may even make the thumbnail of the video. Awesome stuff. Hope you all enjoyed seeing me on Darthrock1's live stream. Lots of fun. It was early morning for you guys in the UK, even earlier for you guys in the US. You can watch it on VOD. I'll even leave a link to that down below as well. And if you want to support the channel, there's the Amazon affiliates link down below. Buy yourself something nice from Amazon. Going through my little porthole down below and buying something, a little bit of the proceeds come and help out the channel, so thank you very much for that. Also, you can buy some merch. I've got merch in my Redbubble store, lots of cool designs, and I also want to thank you for helping out the channel as well. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Usualmike30 or on Instagram at Usualmike Television. If you'd like to send some fan mail, it's up here at PO Box 957, Lismore, New South Wales 248, Australia. And if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, tap that little bell for notifications, slap a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. All the best.